Hi everyone! So today I want to do a little demo of the Donna color collection. So it comes in this super cute little makeup bag, and along with that you get this card that shows the look, and then on the back has all of the step-by-step instructions on how to create the look yourself. So whether you're a pro at makeup or you're totally new to it, we've got you covered. It's super easy to follow. And this is a 7-piece collection. So you get all 7 of these pieces in that color collection. So the only thing you need to add on your own is your foundation. And if you like to use a brow color, I use for our brow color one of our eyeshadows. I use a dark one. This is Tornado, which is discontinued now, but Twig is a nice similar dark brown. Or if you like a more natural, subtle look, I know mine are super dark, that's just what I like. But you could use one of our brush on brows. That's also a powder, and you just put it on with an angle brush to get your brows. And then for foundation, I use our Flawless Finish Liquid Foundation. I love this. Goes on super smooth, super light and breathable. Don't feel like you have a cake face on. Really love it. And it's a buildable coverage, so you can add more if you need a little more coverage, or you can just use a little to have it go on really light. I put it on with one of our beauty blenders. So if you haven't used a beauty blender before, you have to try it. You will love it. It makes all the difference. So you're going to wet this first. You always want to use it damp, and then put the foundation on, and then you're going to use a stippling motion. So just kind of blotting all over. It's going to go on really nice and smooth, blended. You're not going to get any streaking or any lines. And then I use our concealer wand. I use a little bit of this under my eyes, and then if I have a few little dark patches or blemishes, I'll use that there too. And our dual action foundation, this is Antique Beige, that's my shade. I use a little bit of that just brushed on with the foundation brush, just really lightly all over, just to kind of complete the look. So getting into our Belladonna look, so everything, like I said, is step by step, so it's super easy. So I'm going to start with one. That is going to be the eyes. So you get this really nice eyeshadow set to use, and then it has the step-by-step instructions. So we're going to start with step 1 says apply flax to the upper eyelid and up towards the eyebrow. So get my flax. So just upper lid and up towards the eyebrow. You don't need a ton. Our shadows are all pretty nice and pigmented, so you don't need a ton, and they last for a really long time throughout the day too. You're not going to find that they wear off or that you have to reapply anything. They don't really bleed together. So step 2 is apply raw sugar on the corner of the eye and blend towards the center of the eye. I love raw sugar. So in the corner and blend it out to the center. This is going to be kind of your brighter, more sparkly shade. This is what's really going to give you that pop. So you want to get it in the corner of the eye too, because that's going to catch the light and really pop your eyes. Okay, step 2 done. Step number 3, apply Racy Mauve starting from the outer corner and blend into the crease. So Racy Mauve, outside corner, and blend into the crease. Now, as you're doing this too, you decide how dramatic you want it to be. If you really love a super dramatic eye, then you go ahead and do a little extra on the Racy Mauve, do a little extra on the raw sugar to really get that contrast and pop. You can kind of adjust that how you want to. I like a pretty dramatic eye, as you can tell by my eyebrows. I just kind of carry that through with my eyeshadow too. So there we have our Racy Mauve. So the last shadow is going to be the smoky gray. So you're going to smudge smoky gray along the lower lash line and outer V of the edge. So for that, I'm going to use a thinner angle brush so that I can really create that nice V. So we're just going to kind of smudge along the lash line there. An outer V, so I'm going to come down underneath a little too. And just kind of making a V with that. That's where you're going to get that smoky kind of look from. And don't overanalyze too much. You don't have to feel like you're getting everything absolutely perfect. And if it feels like some of the colors aren't really blending together like you want them to, I will often go over at the end with my blending shadow brush and just kind of do a quick swipe over everything just to make it all kind of blend in together a little bit better if I feel like it's not quite looking right. There we go. So now we have our V. Another thing, as I'm doing this, if you have your foundation on already, I'll just take my brush with a little foundation still on and just kind of sweep under to catch any shadow that might have kind of fallen on my face. Because sometimes you get just a little bit here and there if you're using a little too much, and I'm an overuser, so that happens to me a lot. So next, we're going to do black eyeliner along the outer corner of the eye and close to the lower lash line. So black eyeliner, and this you're going to kind of do in a V. You want to stick to the lash line. And lower lash line too. Don't want to come too far over. Like, you don't want to go all the way over into the center. You want to keep this a little lighter and brighter in here. It's not as easy to apply when I'm looking into the camera, so I promise I do a little bit better when I'm doing this on my own in the mirror. There we have liner done. And then next is going to be mascara. Now this is where, like I said, sometimes I'll go over with my blender brush if I feel like I just want to make sure that everything's kind of blended in nice and has a smooth transition from color to color. And because I do like a little extra pop, I at the very end before mascara do a little more of the raw sugar because that really brightens up in that corner. So I like to just add a little bit more pop right at the end, and when the light catches that, it really just opens up your eye. So now mascara. Now with mascara, I'm not very good at it because it's just too long of doing the wrong thing of swiping up with the wand. What you're supposed to do is blink into the wand. That's supposed to be the best way to get everything coated. I'm not good at that because I'm just used to doing it the wrong way. So I just do it the wrong way and I just brush it on. But if you can, try blinking into it. It coats them really nice, separates them really nice. You don't get any mascara up here like I sometimes get some on my lid when I swipe up too far. Top and bottom. I love our mascara because I have really sensitive eyes and I have issues with a lot of mascara, and with ours I do not. I have really good luck with that it doesn't make my eyes itch or burn or anything, so I really like that. So there we go, eyes are done. Next we will do blush. So the blush for this is Tea Rose. It's kind of hard to tell in the light, the shade, but it's not super pink. It's just kind of a nice neutral tone because you do have a heavier eye with this. So you don't really want to overdo the blush because it just looks like a little too much then. So make sure you don't go too low with your blush. You want to kind of keep it, you know, on the apple of the cheek here. You can go up pretty much right to your hairline there. And then stay a couple fingers away from your nose. You don't want to get too close to your nose. And our blush also is very pigmented, just like the eyeshadows. So you don't need a ton, and it does last all day. You're not going to find, like with some, where it just kind of blends in all over a few hours into the day. This is really going to last you for the whole day. So I like that because I really don't like to have to touch up my makeup during the day. That's not something I enjoy. I want to do it once and then I want to be done, except for maybe a little bit of, like a little lip gloss or something. That's a little different. So there's blush. Now after blush, I like to use a little powder on my big powder brush just to kind of blend a little. Make sure that there's no lines. Just kind of gives a little smoother, softer look. There we go. So blush and eyes are done. Last we have lips. So you're going to get lip gloss, lipstick, and lip liner in your color collection. And if you want to, you can even fill in your lip too, not just the lining, whatever your preference is. If it's really hard for you to keep lipstick on, you might want to do that. Just kind of gives it a little extra staying power. Next, lipstick. You can tell this is one of my favorite colors. I've been using this for a while. I was really excited actually when they came out with these because this is the set that I would use on my lips before this color collection came out because I love it so much. It's a nice neutral set of shades, so it goes with anything, whether you're doing a really smoky dramatic eye or you like super natural makeup. Either way, this works. And lip gloss done. So there is the Belladonna look. I'll get in close on the eyes so you can see that. So nice and neutral on the lip and on the blush. So that way that eye can really pop and not be too overpowering. If you have too many dramatic pieces all coming together, it just kind of gives you a little too much. The eyes don't really know where to go when someone's looking at you because it's just a lot of color. So this way, everything is really nicely balanced. Those eyes can pop really nice. Everything else is neutral. Feel free to switch out the shadows. If you want to play around a little bit, do something different. Like I said, make it a little more dramatic. You can do a little bit more with the smoky gray or with the racy mauve eyeshadow if you want to give it a little bit more depth. Or you can even tame those down a little bit more and not have it as dramatic as mine if you just want to do those really lightly and work more with the flax and the raw sugar shades to go for more of a lighter, brighter look. You can customize it how you want to. So thank you for watching. Again, this is the Belladonna color collection. Comes in this cute little bag. Love it. So thank you. Bye, guys.